Welcome to Screen Fiend and welcome to the movie review for Dark Waters, starring Mark Ruffalo and Anne Hathaway, Tim Robbins, and a host of others. This is based on the true story of what happened with a small farming town in West Virginia against a major company like DuPont, and what led to one of the most disturbing things I probably have ever seen in my life in any film based on a true story. And if you are watching this video, all of you are affected by this. All of you. And man, it's, it's out of control, brother. Um, mm. It all started when a farmer back in like 1999 noticed his cows were getting sick and dying. All his livestock was getting sick and dying. He called them out there so they can come and check it out. They said, well, it's probably too many flies. And something wrong was happening there. Like, there was definitely some contamination around. They just couldn't figure it out. Long story short, they send over some test results. DuPont does to this lawyer that's trying to prove that this guy is really just maybe crazy. And he finds out that there's a chemical in there called PFOA. And it's not in the periodic table. It's not listed anywhere. PFOA was showing up everywhere, but it wasn't listed. Not showing up, not saying anything. So when you see PFOA, it's just like, what is this? So he went to ask people about it. So he wanted to see some full documents. They sent him over everything they had and said, well, there you go. Now, I mean, everything. It filled up an entire room. And he started from the beginning. And from that point on, he just started working and going down. And what he found out is that PFOA is a contaminant that was used on tanks to make the tank more invincible. So when the war was over in the 1950s or whenever that was, they said, why would we stop here? Let's put Teflon on our pans to make non-stick, non-degradable pans where it doesn't stick. It's a coating that doesn't allow sticking, and they don't tell you that once Teflon is heated, it becomes very dangerous. So now that the Teflon non-degradable aspects are put into play, they tested and found out that Teflon is actually very deadly. It contains PFOA, which is carbon times 8. What they call C8. What this does, it causes the organs to swell, it causes cancer in people and kills them. Gives them all different type of diseases, and there's no way to get it out of your system. Your body can't process it, it can't get rid of it. It's a compound that can't be broken down. Now, DuPont was accused of dumping all of this into the water supply. And because it was unregulated by the government, because they didn't tell anybody, this was going on undetected for a long time, for years. The water supply contaminated. They think about 99% of all human life has been affected by PFOA and have C8 in their blood. This movie is so powerful. The only thing I would actually say about this film is that it was just too long. And I'm like, man, they could have driven their point home about 45 minutes earlier. But I guess they wanted you to feel the impact, but the impact was already felt. As I give this film 3.5 stars. Epic performance by all parties involved. And it just shows you how the EPA worked, how the system worked, and how this world works. So definitely go see Dark Waters and see how it turns out. I'm out.